Howdy, howdy, everyone. Konstantin's here. Welcome to yet another daily update of what's happening in Russia, in Mother Russia. I have another very personal, very subjective stream for you right now. What I am about to say is that you're not going to find in the news anywhere. I'm going to be speaking of tide that is turning in Russia. Mods, would you please let me know if you can hear and see me well? Lorna's signaling 5x5, which is excellent. Thank you, Lorna. Yarn Prepper is right behind. Thank you so much. Okay. You all remember my stream that I did yesterday. I was talking about how Russians, regular Russian people that I am seeing all around me, are changing. Their attitude is changing. Not even an attitude, but their nerves are like knots. You know, everyone is stressed out. Everyone is just freaking out. Everyone is snapping out. Really, well, I can't say it's bad, but it's really noticeable. It's really, really noticeable here in Russia. You will not find this in the news, okay, anywhere. No one is talking about it. This is my observation, and I am sharing it with you. But you see, every day brings something new here in Russia. And today, myself and my wife, we've noticed something different. I'm not sure whether it's good or bad. You know, I'm not here to judge. You be the judges. I am telling you how it is. And now, I'm trying to find right words, okay? The very right term, the very right word, the very right term is tide has started to change. Now, when the 24th happened, a lot of Russians got devastated, like myself. You know, lots of my friends, we couldn't believe it. We couldn't, there was initial shock of what was happening in Russia. No one had expected anything like this before. Some people thought that is nothing to be worried about. That is something very fast. That is something very just, very, quick. It's Russia against Nazis. In Ukraine, we're gonna denazify and demilitarize very fast, in and out type of thing, you know. Our boys are gonna be victorious, kind of in and out, you know. That's it. Well, I had a different opinion. At the day one, at the moment this thing started, I understood that we're in trouble. We're in trouble, and I understood the consequences: economical, political, social, military. Well, of course, it's my opinions only, okay? But I understood that whatever is about to follow, not going to be good. Not going to be easy, okay? But hey, what do I know? The events, like every single day, I kept on tuning in live, and every single day I kept on giving you information. And in about, I would say, 2 weeks, I admitted, I said, I quote myself, I said, you know what? I am really ashamed to say that my country is split in two. Majority supports, minority doesn't. I am the minority. Majority, and I totally agreed with Dmitry Peskov, who's Vladimir Putin's press secretary. He clearly said that 75%, 3/4 of Russians support, 1/4 does not. And I totally agreed with him back then. Now, for the first time since the start of the event, and it's been 65 days, something like that. For the first time, we see major change in opinions of many people. For the first time, the ones who were pro start questioning big times. And you know what happened? The boys. This victorious, quick victory, victorious operation, quick, easy, in and out. Turned out to be, well, not so quick. It's been 60 plus days and I don't really see the end of it. Okay. Perhaps people in the Kremlin, they know that the end is near. Perhaps they're going to announce something in a couple days. But at this point, from a point of view of a small person, like regular person, like I am, okay, we don't really see the end. And you know what's changing opinion of regular Russians who live near Rostov-on-Don? The boys who come back in the boxes. And they have. Rostov is a huge city. And not too many people know, like everyone. It's 1 million people city. But there are towns around Rostov, some kind of a suburb communities. And a lot of people know everyone, okay? And what started happening, in those communities, the boys started coming back in the boxes. And that changed public opinion quite a bit. People who said, oh, you know what, it's going to be quick and easy, it's going to be victorious, there's nothing to worry about. All of a sudden, seeing the ugly side, okay? They seen someone who joined the army, 6 months ago, came back before the term expired, so to speak. I think the Russian person is term in the Russian army one year, but some unfortunate guys, boys, they started coming back earlier. And the questions started like raising up like a wave. Hey, wait a second. We knew this kid. Okay? He was our neighbor's, relatives, whatever, boy. He just graduated from high school like a year ago. And now he's not there anymore. He's no more, right? Why? Okay. And the very same people who were very full of bravado, saying, oh, we support, that's going to be quick and easy, and victory is right here in our pocket. And now they are afraid. They are afraid. The victory hasn't been announced. We don't know what's going on. We're kept in the dark. They keep on telling us on TV, everything is fine, everything's fantastic, but the boys come back in the boxes. Now, there are a couple of boys came back and they were captured by Ukrainians. They were held by Ukrainians. I'm not even going to tell you what happened to them, because that's horrendous, okay? And they look at them and they say, what the hell is going on? And people started letting this idea inside of their heads that this something terrible, absolutely terrible, might come onto their land. You see, this is where the tide is changing. First, not so quick and easy. What the hell is going on? And then the fear, we are in danger? Well, I'm talking about this towns that are very next to Ukraine, the border towns, and these people start feeling uneasy, okay? And I think for a good reason. That's not just one person. We actually have seen quite a few people who were hardcore supporters, and now all of a sudden they're not such hardcore supporters. They start having questions, And I'm not saying that all of them. A lot of people have not changed their minds. A lot of people have stick to their initial opinion, but some, okay, some start questioning. Some having something inside their minds, changing, so to speak, bolts and knots turning, okay? And that's why I am telling you today, please don't give up on us yet, because I see things are changing. They start changing. Again, this is a very subjective idea. You will not find it in the news anywhere. Not in Russian news, definitely. Not in the American news, Western news, anywhere. This is what I'm seeing around me. Not even seeing. It's not about seeing with my eyes. It's feeling. It's a matter of feeling, okay? It's very subjective. Don't quote me on that. Please, I'm not saying anything in certain. It's just how I'm feeling other people around me, okay? I'm not saying it's a turning point. No, I'm just saying that things started changing inside of heads, perhaps hearts, I don't know, but inside of some people. And this could be just the beginning, okay? Well, but that's definitely something different from what I was seeing around February of 2022. My friends, this has been my message for today, and I would like to turn the comments on. I'm not sure what you can say about this or can agree or disagree. You cannot, because this is my subjective opinion, and this is how I feel, and this is how I have, what I have shared with you, and that's pretty much it. In the comments, you can ask me questions. You can comment on what I said, but I don't think it's a matter of agreeing or disagreeing. I'm just telling you how I feel. That's it. Robert just emailed me asking if I have an internet problem. I don't think so. Please let me know what you meant. Yarn Prepper, hello. Susan Nelly, Lorna, Robert Bates, afternoon. Mommy, Eric from Sweden, and all the usual suspects. Let me open. I'm having tea again. I hope that my message today has brought you hope. It certainly has brought hope in me. Hope for the better, I really hate seeing Russian soldiers coming back in boxes. I really hate to see, I pray that every single day that everyone stays safe and alive and there's no bloodshed. I hope it's over soon. I hope it's over soon. Reese Gray, long time no see. I just want to let everyone know that I had another live stream today for patrons only. I have two support systems, platforms. I've signed up for YouTube sponsorship and Patreon. I still receive money from Patreon, although Russians cannot receive, but I do. Not in Russia, but in some other place. So Patreon is safe for me at this point, and YouTube sponsorship is doing good so far. So far, so good. So yesterday I had a special private members only stream for sponsors in YouTube, and today it was for Patreon. And guess what? Reese Gray, very serial super chatter, was in both streams. Because both patron and sponsor. Thank you so much, and thanks for your messages. Message that you were. We had there were very few people. There were like 7 people in the stream, and it was really good, different from regular streams. Very low pressure type of thing, and we were discussing a lot of personal things, and it's totally different pace. Because it's having 7 people, having like couple comments per minute is totally different, I could take my time, I could answer more, and things like that. So, Reese, thank you so much for coming back. Hello from Canada, Mr. Popular. This one because you are so cruelly and in your typical authoritative manner disallowed me to send you a super chat during patrons only live stream this morning. That was so funny. And then the second message. Now this stream super chat. It's so unfortunate it takes a disaster to change people's mind, but it doesn't surprise me. Thank you for keeping us informed about your perceptions on the Russian people. In general, if I'm about to say my opinion in a couple words, nice, loving, but misinformed. Unfortunately misinformed. Thank you, Reese. Thank you so much. As soon as I turned the stream, like what happened was I had 2 streams. The first one started breaking up, buffering, so I decided to end and immediately restarted the stream for patrons only. And then my telephone died. Figured we were over an hour, I think, and it wasn't charged enough. So I started another stream immediately, but it turned out to be for everyone, and I didn't realize at the time. And then there was a person joined, I don't remember, and then that person started screaming in caps, like, "Stop begging for super chats." It's like, I'm not begging for super chats. Has anyone seen me begging for super chats? I really appreciate super chats, and I appreciate all the support, but I've never begged for them. So anyway, Reese, thank you so much. Thank you. Your messages are very, very, how do I say that? That's supportive, and reading them and realizing them makes me, like I said many times, makes me grow wings behind my back, and it's just such a good feeling. So thank you so much. There's another super chat from Rudy Kaisley. I'm clueless. How do I send Mr. Popular an email? I will switch to Patreon. Well, there is my email. I don't understand why so many people don't find it, but there's email in the About section. If you go to my channel, About, you scroll down a little bit, and it says email. Press the button to confirm that you're not a robot. You press the button, you confirm, and my email pops up. So please send me email, right after the stream. I slept for I fell asleep. It's what I do now. Somehow in Russia, in Uzbekistan, for 1 month, I streamed starting at 1 a.m. My stream would stop at 2 a.m. And I would stay up late until 3 a.m. before going to bed. Here in Russia, I cannot do that somehow. It's 11 p.m. and by the time comes 11 p.m. I fall asleep. And what I do now is I go to take a nap around 8ish, 7 or 8 p.m. and I wake up before the stream. So I'm okay. I'm gonna stay up late for a couple hours now. So Rudy, if you send me email right after the stream, then I'll be able to read it right away. Usual suspects. There are so many of you that I can even say Leo, Kenneth, Eric, Mommers, Sylvia Santi, Catherine Stewart, Teresa D. Teresa, how is your grandson? Please let us know. We keep on praying every single day. Frank in Texas, IKDA, SR Family, Susan Nelly, Erica Sandwell, Joy, RC, the usual suspects. Zen Cohen from Finland, Sabrina Fell, Greasy from Germany, S. Kemphaus, Goldie Ford, it's a tough one, Nai Vika, Perd Beer. We have a lot of Germans in the house today. Jennifer Davis, Colorado. Todd Metzger. Hey Todd. Any news? Let me know in the Telegram. Kathy D. Hello from Michigan. James Rhodes. Thank you for Stephen Sloss from Scotland. Thank you for joining, everyone. Sylvia Santi, I hope and pray this wave will sweep across the whole country. Me too. Me too. I'm gonna mention something in the prayer today, something different. Okay, looking for. If you want me to notice something, that put it in caps. SR Family Fiona. I like. Wait a second. There are two users, right? SR Family and SR Family Fiona. There are two different people. Obviously, it's Fiona, and then that's someone else. Fiona says, I like watching the other live streams. Very relaxed. Look forward to watching today's after this one. Okay. Had some technical issues towards the end of the first stream, but the second one was okay. Ella B, I hope and praying that your feeling is right. Maybe soon, love and peace. Praying love and peace for all. Thanks from Sweden. Ella, it's not about me who is right. It's about life. Things are changing. I feel it. I feel it. It cannot continue forever. What's going on right now? SR family Fiona Constantine, I always watch the ads on all videos. So, do you still benefit from this? Very much so. Please, please. A lot of people asking me how I can help. Watch the commercials on ads on this YouTube, here in the streams and in videos, and click on something that's advertised, and then it brings you to the page. You can close, you can come back, but that helps a lot too. Thank you so much. And I would like to ask you for help. Please share this message on social media, on your Facebook, I don't know, Instagram, if you go Twitter, perhaps, if you have followers. That helps a lot. Now I'm gonna pour tea for 20 seconds. I'm gonna shut up and not talk. And I want to ask you to go to Facebook and share my message right now. Would you please do that to me? I'll have a sip of tea. While you're doing that, I'm gonna say that, look, mods on this channel, they're becoming somewhat of a legend. I think they are sending their own message to everyone out there. A message of behaving is the key for good community. I have had quite a few messages in the comments that mods are overdoing it. I don't think so. I stick with the mods. They're trying to keep me safe, and they're trying to keep this community, going. So thank you very much. Lorna, Mommy, Robert Bates, Yarn Prepper, Pinball, Bob S., Julie F., Harry Potman. Harry sent me email. I haven't read it yet. Harry is struggling because it's too late for him. When this just doesn't fit his schedule. But he's still a mod. See what happens later on. Yarn Prepper, of course. Brianna B, thank you for $10. Praying for peace now. Praying to the Holy Mother for peace and love for all. You know what? It's funny how Russia started this military operation, right? And conducting it for the past 60 plus days. And results are very strange, very, I don't want to go in there, but there are results that are kind of hard to believe. And so many people in the West are praying to God for this to stop, for the Russians too, for the Ukrainians. Granted, I am Russian, and I'm praying with you, but I am one, and you are 1,000, sometimes 2,000, sometimes 3,000, okay? You are not Russian, you are in the West, and you're praying for Russia, Thank you all, thank you so much for doing that. Brianna, thanks for a wonderful message, and thank you for $10. Bodhi, $5. Robert Bates deleted the message. If you want me to answer something, that please send me email after the stream. You can find my email address in the about section, and I will be glad to answer you. Koos Kalkman, Konstantin, I'm currently in the Netherlands, but will go back to the Ukraine soon. I pray for peace every day, but my hope is going down. Do you see a way out of this situation? Well, it's going to stop one way or another, you know. Do I see out of the way out of this situation? You see, cause my hope is actually starts going up because I'm seeing what I'm seeing. And my message today is just about that. The more Russians start kind of asking questions, start questioning everything, the sooner that thing will stop. Okay? This is my opinion. And I've seen this started happening. I hope I answer your question. I'm not sure what kind of answer you expect from me, but this is an honest answer from my heart. Melody Angel, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Blessings to you and your family from Daytona Beach, Florida. Thank you so much, Melody. I was showing my wife, Natasha, Daytona Beach in the pictures, and I showed her the beach itself, how people drive on the beach. It's a fantastic place, you know. We've been looking at Florida lately quite a bit. Just the pictures, you know. Just the pictures. Stuff like that, you know, school districts. Zachary Riley, commenting is a privilege. Zachary, thank you for super chat. Thanks for the message. It's not really a privilege. It's I welcome commenting because you see, what do I do? What do I do here in the live streams? Okay, I do two things. First of all, I think giving a message is very important. Okay, and I shut off all the comments, ability to receive super chats, comments, because plain and simple, when I send you message, comments and super chats, I acknowledge all super chats, they kind of throw me off. It has happened before. You've seen that, you know. I fail. Well, it's really hard for me. I don't fail, but it's hard for me to deliver message. So I decided, for the time that I deliver a message, I tell you what I want to tell, I shut everything off and I concentrated on, you know, this message. But then I turn the messages on and I would like to hear, to see, to read messages from you, because that's what it's about, all about, you know. This is the feedback. So it's not really a privilege, but it's a normal thing. But the thing is, just try, like, please keep this chat clean. That's it. Do not try to inform me of what's going on in Ukraine. I know. If you want to give me something extraordinary, some knowledge, email me. Okay, just don't do it here. If you want to, you know, comment like that is risky to me, then that's not gonna fly. Everything else, please do. Please comment right here. So I can't really say it's a privilege. You know, who am I to grant this privilege? No, I'm just, you know, a same member of a community as you are. That's it. Jabberwocky. Florida is a whole other world. Good or bad? Thermodynamics. Florida has very nice weather. You leave it here. Were you trying to type you love it here or leave it here? I've been to Florida many times. I've been to Orlando, Key West, Miami, St. Petersburg, Tampa. I had friends on the West Coast, friends on the East Coast. One of my best friends and partner, ex-partner, lives in West Palm Beach right now. Coco Mary, my neck of the wood. Is that Florida? Everyone loves Florida. You know, one of my hot and muggy today. One of my best memories about Florida's first time I got there was in February of 1998. February 5th for the President's Day's weekend, I remember the date, and I flew from Boston, drove from Maine to Boston Logan International, flew out to Orlando, and was in huge snowstorm, like bad nor'easter in Boston, and it was so cold, so frigid. And then I got into Orlando, landed, and I got out, and it's summer. And I smell all these wonderful smells, palm trees and flowers blooming, and I still remember, believe it or not, I still remember when I got out. I still remember the smell. I was like, wow, this is February, and this is great. So, Donna Olson, deep inside Russia. Thank you so much for signing up, becoming a sponsor. For the sponsors and patrons and patrons on the Patreon, every 2 weeks I make a private video just for you. I already uploaded on YouTube sponsorship to sponsors, and I will upload tomorrow the same video for patrons. I filmed another video today for both sponsors and patrons. The next week it's coming. So this is my way of saying thank you for sponsoring me, signing up for these programs. And I haven't decided. I think around every 10 days I will stage, is this the right word? I will do a live stream just for sponsors and patrons. So if you haven't signed up, yes, if you haven't signed up, consider. Zendol 1, I don't like Florida, prefer Santa Monica, California, or North Carolina. Well, Santa Monica is absolutely fantastic. I like Santa Monica, I like LA area, and I like San Diego, and I like Santa Barbara for that matter. Fantastic. But these days, we were just assessing this thing. California looks less attractive than Florida or Texas. What do I know? I live in Moscow, Russia. Okay, it's not... The climate is completely different. Rostov is a little milder. It's a little better than Moscow, but still, it's far from Florida, far from California, We have a choice between Moscow and Rostov, and go back and forth, bounce back and forth, Fixed my car today, Natasha's car, actually. Changed the brakes, the supports of brakes. Now we are free to drive back. Susan Gitz, I love Key West. Susan, I didn't like Key West much. Perhaps I didn't see, but there wasn't much to do, and just the sea, just like anywhere else. I liked other keys that we were driving along, like Key Biscayne. They were nice places. We didn't stop, but they looked really nice. Kyle E. I'd rather live in Moscow than Florida. That's an interesting comment. Would you please elaborate? Why would you live in Moscow rather than Florida? M. Ramakers. I'm not a sponsor. I like to call myself a supporter of your channel. That works for me, that works for me. Sponsorship is the program. I don't know how to call it, but this is a YouTube sponsorship, and supporter is fine. That's basically who everyone is, supporter, who signs up. Firefly Farm, Constantine, stuck in New York traffic listening. Firefly, please let us know, is your son okay? We keep on praying every day. Let me know what's going on. Should we continue or things are well? Wild Wolf Pack, Constantine, do you fish? Yes, I do. I do very much, and I like deep sea fishing. I haven't done it that often, but just a few times. But really great. I think the picture is better. You can see me better, although it's a little dark in the background. I think in general, it's better today. I had some time to play with it. Firefly, son is better, thanks. Well, that's great to hear. Thank you so much for the good news. Florian Müller, what kind of tea you drinking, Constantine? This is a... Okay, this tea is Assam from India, supposed to be from India, but it's not that great. Russia, in general, has a problem with tea. I have my own personal theory. I think not too many Russians have tried good tea, and they don't know how the good tea tastes like. And they keep on buying whatever is offered to them, okay? And it doesn't matter how much you pay. You can pay a lot and get crappy tea, and you can pay not much and you get same kind of tea. This is a little below usual. Drinkable, but not the best. It's Indian Assam, or what it says on the box. I'm not sure if it's Assam, to be honest with you. I think it's something else. Thomas Mroz, loved living in New England, miss it. You know what? I really loved living in New England too. I miss it too. A lot of people in southern Maine lived in Maine for the summer, and then they would move to Florida for winter on Labor Day, and they would come back on Memorial Day. Okay, so that's how they lived. Florida winters, Maine summers. And I think this is absolute perfect way to spend your life, Rocketman, how does everyone feel about May 9th? Good thing that you brought this topic, or maybe perhaps it's a bad thing, but everyone in Russia is not feeling well about May 9th. May 9th is V-Day. We feel well about the V-Day itself, about the event that the World War II ended, okay? But a lot of Russians expect something grand and something sinister to be announced on May 9th. Fear? No. Anxiousness? Definitely. Uneasiness? Definitely. I'm talking about myself now. Uneasiness, definitely. Uncertainty, oh boy, definitely. I'm having so much of everything out of these things that I moved up our trip back to Moscow. So we're gonna be home by May 9th because I'm afraid that on May 9th they might announce some extra measures and that would limit travel between provinces in Russia, you know. Time will tell. Just a few days left. We'll see. So, Rocket Man, this is how I am feeling, and a lot of people are feeling the same way. Kim, Kim, are you Kim? Are you the usual suspect? Are you the one in Nevada now? How are the food and gas prices there? Food prices are through the roof, and many items have doubled in price. The rest of the items have gone up from 20 to, I would say, 80%. Really bad. And no one complains in Russia. Everyone's fine with that. It seems like everyone's fine. Okay, I'm fine with that. If you guys, if you Russians, my fellow Russians, if you swallowing that, please keep on swallowing. What can I do? Gas prices have gone up by, I would say, 5 to 6%, something like that. Not too much. Everything else has gone up tremendously, like everything else. It's crazy. Valerio, it probably will not be any different. Or maybe I'm naive. If you're talking about the May 9th, I hope you're not naive. I mean, I hope you are naive. I hope it's not going to be different. I'm praying for that. I'm praying that you. No, is this. I think I said it wrong. I'm praying that you are not naive. I'm praying that everything will not be any different. Okay, that's. Any day. I attended V-Day 3 years ago in Russia. You know what? I attended almost every year. I would take Michael to show him this machinery going by and stuff like that. But you know what? Enough is enough. I'm not gonna do that anymore. SR Family Fiona, I have liked and shared. Thank you so much. Wild Wolfpack has a question. If I were a betting man, I would say that May 9th will be a good day. A lot of faces will need to be saved in public with the only words people in giant crowds want to hear. Wild Wolfpack, let's leave it at that. I am hoping that you are a good betting man, and I'm hoping that everything's gonna be just the way you said. I'm gonna celebrate. I literally am going to celebrate with you because I'm gonna do from 9th to 10th. At 9th of May in the afternoon, I'll be home in Moscow and I'll do a stream. There will be no stream on the May 8th, okay, on Sunday, but there will be on Monday and we will see. Alexander Leon, May 9th is a scary day for the world. I disagree with that. In other circumstances, when it's normal life, May 9th is not a scary day. It's actually a good day. You know, the World War II ended, you know. Amir Fazad, thank you so much for feeling that things will be okay. D-Flowers, I hope you're wrong, but we will see. Watching me from Ghana, fantastic. Kofi, thank you so much. Welcome, Ghana. I don't think we've had anyone from Ghana yet. Lawrence Daniels, everything will be okay at the end. That I can guarantee you. Martin P, good question. Can you still fly within Russia? Because they're not getting spare parts anymore. Martin, I can fly within Russia, but there are limitations. This part of Russia that's adjacent to Ukraine, Rostov, Krasnodar, Mineralные Vody, Voronezh, airspace is blocked off, closed. So out of Rostov, no flights. In and out, no. In other airports that far from Ukraine, yes, the flights are as usual, and I can fly within Russia. The planes are still flying, everything's okay. But in and out of Russia, internationally, I can fly. Only a few international airlines are flying in and out. Turkish Airlines, Uzbek, Kazakh Airlines, Dubai, Emirates, Asian Airlines, I don't remember, Etihad or something like that. So not as many. Certainly all European airlines canceled their routes to Russia. North American canceled. I can fly to Venezuela. Moved on from this X, would it be a big risk to announce sinister thing on May 9th? Who? You asking me, or you think that it would be for them like a risky thing? I don't know. I don't predict, I don't forecast anymore. I merely don't know. We will see soon. Hello from Middleton, Ohio. Just got off the job. Glad to catch you live. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Welcome. Prayer time in a couple minutes. As I'm saying that, I see Bob S. reminding me. Thank you. You see, some people are leaving, some are just joining. Celestial Dragon is here. Niels Jorgensen, how is it to travel by car inside Russia? It's tough, you know. First you have to have a driver's license. You have to go to school for that. You know, learn how to drive. Then you get the driver's license. It's first time it's really hard to drive. You get an experience. And then as you go driving, it becomes easier and easier. And you just kind of hop into your car, turn the ignition, and drive. You know, that's how it is to be driving in Russia, pretty much. Have you ever been to Finland? Yes, I have. Pretty good country. I'd say fantastic country. Sahit, Helsinki. I've been to Helsinki. Somewhat reminds me of Russia, only much more organized, much more lawful, much more, how do I say that? Much more, not prettier, much more civilized. Yeah, I think so. Other shortwave radios popular? Yeah, I guess if you're CB radio and stuff like that, truckers use them all the time. Hardtack and beans. Goodbye, Liberty's Johnny. I think you meant traffic. Okay, sorry to pick on you. If you mean about traffic, I don't know. It's just a highway from Moscow to Russia. 12, 13 hours of driving. Highway, not too much traffic, really good toll road. You pay as you go, about $20 in total. Then I use about $100 in gas. I fill up my car twice. Not bad, not bad, just like driving. Europe is much, well, first of all, not such long distances, and then better roads, but not much better, okay? Russia is pretty good. At least this part of Russia that I drive. The city's Moscow is one big traffic jam. Rostov is not too bad. Still quite a few cars, but not too bad. Prayer, says Lorna. One last question from Martin. Hope inside your car and hope to don't get hit by flying ladders. Tire, have watched too many Russian dashcam vids. I would say that's the same anywhere you go in the world. It's just more Russians have vid cams than, let's say, Americans. Like every single car in Russia has it. And you catch some. Hey, I was doing a video. Check my latest video. I did the brief history of Russia, 91 to 2022. And there is a flying orb of unidentified nature in my video. What are we talking about? Flying Ladas or something like that? That's peanuts. If there's a flying orb, freaking ghost or something like that in my video, okay? I was making this video in daytime. There was nothing around me, okay? And all of a sudden, someone puts in the comments saying, hey, Konstantin, did you see? I think it's like 519 or something like that. And I clearly see the orb flying right next to me. If I catch this on video, then you know what? Flying tires is no big deal, okay? So I would like to ask on this note, I would like everyone to join me in prayer. Believers, non-believers. You know what? I get so many emails now. Well, not so many, but quite a few emails and comments from atheists saying that they're join us and send good wishes, not prayers. This is fantastic. Please, don't join us in prayers. Join us in good wishes, good vibes, good energy, whatever you call it. But please join us. Please say these words because they help. They send good message to universe, whatever you believe, whatever you call it, universe, Mother Nature. I call it God. I call it love in my heart. You call it just, we agree on everything, okay? So please join me in prayer and send good wishes to people and to the world. Thank you. Dear Father, thank you so much for giving us this day. Thank you for putting food on our tables, roofs over our heads, and surrounding us with good people, loving families, friends, relatives, colleagues, and just good people. I am asking you to stop bloodshed in Ukraine. I am asking you to help every single person affected. I'm asking you to send an angel to every single person who's out there to keep that person from out of harm's way. To all civilians, Ukrainian soldiers, Russian soldiers, just please, no more blood. Please help. Help open heads of people who make decisions whether to stop or continue. Put common sense in there. Please open their hearts. Put love, mercy, compassion. Please open their eyes so they can see what's been done and they get terrified and stop it. Please help Russia by sending angels with sharp swords to get rid of demons that have hijacked my country and have angels run Russia again. And make it shine. Please, show it a good face. Your face. Because Russians are loving and religious, well, believing people, showing this face to the rest of the world. Show how Russians truly are. Please help those who are helping people in Ukraine. Please help them by answering their prayers and granting their wishes. Please help everyone who is praying or watching, praying or sending good wishes in this chat right now. There are a lot of good people. Please grant their prayers and make their wishes come true. I want to pray for Russian people. I want to ask you to give them common sense, to open their eyes, open their hearts, open their heads, and not see but feel what's going on with their hearts. Because I believe that their hearts will lead them into the right direction, and they will make right choices. It's one thing to assess things with your head, your eyes, but it's completely another thing to do it with your heart. And Russian people need to do it with their hearts. I believe in them. I believe that they have good hearts. Please help us do that. I would like to ask for a few people. They have asked me to, they've reached out me directly or through other people and asked me to, their names to be placed on the list. They need help, and I am asking you to please grant their wishes and answer their prayers. These people are Shay Rafaela Fromm and her daughter Anna, William Schaffner, Elena, Natasha, Jake, Michael, Oля, Dasha, Sky, and Bonnie, Rebecca Witzman, Melissa Defoe Sabawanki, Boss Simon, and Mary B. Jean-Paul. This is a special kid. It looks like he's getting better. And this is a miracle you're showing us. Please keep on showing, because this kid needs to go home and his family needs him. Paula McDonald, Jane Hancock, Michael Milkiewicz's mother, Steve V's mother, Marlene, Mikhail's family, Dimitrius and Kieran, Mary and Sharon, Narnian lady, Brentley, Susan S., Sabrina Fell, Firefly Farm's son, and my mod, mommy, and her husband. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please forgive us our sins and give us a good day. And please answer our prayer. Amen. My friends, thank you for joining for another stream. And thank you for listening to me, hearing my message. You are awesome and you rock. And I will see you tomorrow. Another day, another stream. Have a great day now. Mods, thank you so much for helping me again.